Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for installment 208 of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Railroad building is what we're doing now with a new railroad construction office. And all we're waiting for really is this ship to make it into port. Watch out. And here we have everything that we should need, except what is already on site. Steel, prefab panels, boards. And I think the boards are needed to do the bridges, if I'm not completely mistaken. Bricks we already have on site, obviously, since the factory is right next door. We just needed to make it into port here, and then the distribution office should realize, there are steel and prefab panels available for me to pick up. I would hope. And you should have no problem docking here. Cheers! Oh, no problem whatsoever. And I think already prepared here, yes, we fit a little bit of prefab panels and quite a bit of steel. Very good. And now, trucks should be coming. More trucks coming. Trucks are coming. Bring your prefab panels, very good. Then you're missing steel and prefab panels to do, and you want to do this one, and then you continue here doing like this. So we'll actually unassign this from the classic construction office. Yes, and I moved the train set over from the old classic rail construction office down here. However, I still want the old rail construction office to do that bit. Yes. Now you have everything. Have you sent the thing out? Yes, you have. Lovely. $420 tons of gravel ought to last them one little while. And since we now have quite handily, readily available rail construction here, I think that we should put in like a passing track or something. Could be good to have. Like here. Yeah, sure, here. Oops. Need the near snap on to do that, hopefully. Doesn't really have to be this long, maybe, but it will be this long now. So there you go. And you should figure that out all by yourself because it is so very close by. Yes. How many workers? 40. Well, plenty. And now we should also go over this railroad because it has semaphores on it. Single piece of single track railroad should not have semaphores. But it was just to keep the various construction trains from not interfering with each other, so they could work from both ends. Now it's just a matter of finding them all. Otherwise, it is inevitable that we will have trains trying to kiss on this railroad. And we don't want that. They can do that in the depot if they are so inclined, and not out on the railroad. I wonder if these are actually buildable now. They will be buildable when the lap is the initial lap is complete, but I don't think that the initial lap is complete quite yet. You can try as we might, it won't work, but try anyway. Sure. Where'd they go? They're not here. Here they are. I don't think that it has a road connection. No, road connection does not exist. That's it. You see here. Yes, you're coming back now, and you have done. This is a bit quicker when you don't have to travel like 200 kilometers for your workday. Yes, and look for more semaphores. There are bound to be a few more. Here's one, for example. There's one, but that one I want in place. Yes, and I also maybe would like one there and one there. But not this one. There should be a construction train set heading for this. Yes, it is. Well, good. So when that's done, we can use the old classic construction train construction, railroad construction office to build this bit. And then the new one will have to build all of this all the way to border. Yes. Workers, come on. Actually, I think that the coal industry is not working at, an enormously great pace at the moment. We don't even have a ship in. We could even turn it down, or we could, what we do? We put here a large rail construction office. We put that at the top of the priorities. It will fill up this with workers each time a plane arrives. The distribution office has done its thing and it's full, and this distribution office has still not quite done its thing. It's not still full, but that's because it is so very slow to load on this end. We'd want one of those truck aggregate loading things again. Did you do one of these now? You'd have to remove the road. It's just a tad annoying. And then the truck aggregate loading. This is insanely much quicker than what we've been dealing with thus far. Wrong type of road, but we'll fix that. There you go. And there you go. I should have done that a long time ago. But I didn't. I did it now. Okay. Also, this is now being supplied via a pipeline, I think. It should be, if it's working. Okay, that hurt the ice there. Yes, this one, we should be able to remove this from your list of duties. Call oil fuel storage. Call oil fuel storage. That's that one. Remove it. There is a pipe, and pumping stations have power, and so on. Could discard maybe a little bit. We just pour 75 tons of diesel out on the ground and see that it fills back up immediately. Very good. That it fills back up is very good. Pouring 75 tons of diesel out on the ground is not a wise action. Because diesel is so damn expensive nowadays. Incredibly so, in fact. Yes, you unloaded all the steel. You unloaded a bit of the prefab panels and a little bit of wood. Do you have... we have wood here right now, don't we? No woods, no wood, no boards. Maybe I didn't tell the distribution office to do that. You unload everything. Why aren't you doing boards? Because the open storage here, doesn't have a space for boards. Put a little space for boards then. Because, if I am not mistaken here, the bridge does require boards. It does not require boards. I was mistaken. Whatever. Have you auto-found this? No, you have not. I need to assign the construction office then to do that. You could put in traffic rules here on this segment. I don't think there's anything preventing it. I do want to fit more than one train in, maybe. I don't think so, but just in case. Just in case. And where are you now? Rail construction office. That's the coal. No, that's the brick factory. Here it is. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. That's what I want you to do now. And how far that they have finished that bit, and now it's only this bit too then. How do we most easily get a hold of a list of buildings? Rail construction office, railroad construction office over all the map, and it's this one. We already had it around. You don't have any work currently, but I want you to do that bit. Okay? Think you could do that? Yes, I think you could. Now we have it semaphored. Thusly, it should not interfere. They should not interfere with each other more than what is absolutely necessary. Now, look at it go. Here is 60 workers. Very good. Oh right, there is probably there is definitely even more semaphores to clean up along the way up here, isn't there? I'd think so. Here, for example. And here. And nowhere else, maybe it could be. That's it. This one. Oh, pardon me. And that is good. That's what we want there, more or less. Yeah. All related vehicles, where are you? I mean, it ought to pass by here, I think. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here? Yes. You're out and about? Oh, certainly out and about. At the roundabout. Making your way. Swiftly. When this is done, we should be able to maybe construct those little things over there, because then it can go do the whole lap around, I think, and get to it. Thereby get to it. This I like this we built here. A lot. Smooth gradient. You have a red? You have a red, you say? That can only mean that the other train construction set is sort of in your destination. Well, it shouldn't be, or it could be. Where is it? It's there. Yes, but it's cut off. Ah, now you're moving again, aren't you? Or is it this one? Oh, you're moving again. Good. Then they might interfere ever so slightly with each other here for just a little bit. I think that we can allow it whilst that is being built. Yeah. You're continuing, right? With the bridge, and not quite at the bridge yet, but actually you are at the bridge. Ah. Yeah, you brought bricks for the bridge. This, in hindsight, this was quite worth it, I think, to establish a rail construction office down here. Should maybe have done that a long time ago. It wasn't that bothersome to bring the resources needed and the workforce we already had here. Yes, but such is it. You live and you learn. For now, we need to wait for the other train, construction train, which is up here somewhere. Haven't you made it further? You must have made it further than so. Didn't I see it? No. There it is. No, wait, this is getting sneak peeks of the tour railroad. That's not what we're going to do. No. We don't have that. Just wait for it to arrive here. And when this is finished, we're going to remove these semaphores. Maybe put in a passing track here. Yeah, why not? Could be a good thing to have. Yeah, now you're done. You have the whole lap. Let's see if we can't then assign those last bits that were previously unassignable. You should now be able to find your way around over there. At least one of them you should be able to find your way around. The one on the left. Yes, not that one though, because the semaphores does not allow such an action. But we'll have to rejigger the semaphores a bit to allow it. Actually, remove them. We don't have that many trains here. We have 2. There you go. Now you can do it. Where'd it go? Here it went. There you go. But you're still waiting around here. You should not have to, because the other train is like way far away. I have semaphore there. I would not have. Wait a minute here now. I see. There you go. This is very much incorrect way to have it, but it will have to do for now. And even put it maybe there, and remove that one, and then put in this little passing track here. Through the train diesel station? Sure. I will make it 2 ways so that the trains can decide for themselves which way they want to go through here, since they tend to want to maybe flip around when they have refueled sometimes. There you go. And get the hold of the rail construction office as rail construction office all map. We'll take the classic one, the old one. To this, there is no cow on the ice. We might even be able to assign it from both ends simultaneously. Yes. Right then, now we're seriously building railroad. have you already put in the bricks? Where did you go? Engaged rail track further along the way? No, it isn't. You can sneak past here just to get in. You know what? We put up one a little semaphore there too. For the time being. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this was number 208 of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see. We'll see how long time it takes until we rejoin here. I don't quite know. I mean, getting all of the railroad towards the Soviet border done is not realistic, because that's going to take years. But we'll see where we meet again. Good night.